Hello, everyone. I would like to first thank Planet Happiness, the World Tourism Network, and the International Institute for Peace Through Tourism for putting together a webinar on such an important topic as happiness and well-being in tourism, and inviting myself and the forum to participate. My name is Maksim Soshkin, and I am the lead on the forum's Travel and Tourism Competitiveness Report. To give you a little background on the World Economic Forum, it is the international organization for public-private cooperation with the stated goal of improving the state of the world. We bring leaders from business, government, civil society, and academia to advance positive change in areas ranging from climate change to global trade. Our aviation, travel, and tourism work revolves around bringing together sector stakeholders to make travel and tourism safe, clean, and inclusive. And well-being and quality of life are inherently part of the forum's and the travel and tourism team's mission. If properly managed, travel and tourism is a driver of economic and social development and connects communities and cultures all around the world. And people are happier when they're economically secure and are able to travel and experience new things. The devastation the COVID pandemic has caused to travel and tourism reinforces this idea. With well over 100 million travel and tourism related jobs lost and entire countries under lockdown, there's a real crisis in well being. How does all of this tie into our work? Well, quality of life and well being are highly interconnected with sustainability. And as the tourism sector recovers, it's important that we make sustainability a priority. And not just for its own sake, because it's a matter of long term competitiveness and resilience. And therefore, we need to account for it in the forum's Travel and Tourism Competitiveness Report and Index. The TTCI measures a set of factors and policies that enable the sustainable development of travel and tourism sector, which in turn contributes to the development and competitiveness of a country. The index consists of 4 sub-indexes and 14 pillars, which score a country's business environment, international openness, infrastructure, and the richness of its natural and cultural resources, and more. The TTCI was developed to act as a strategic benchmarking tool for business and governments to develop the travel and tourism sector, highlight the interdependent nature of travel and tourism, and facilitate a multi-stakeholder dialogue about the topic. For the 2021 edition of the index, work is currently underway to make the index more representative of the link between sustainability and competitiveness. To give everyone a better understanding of the direction we're going in, quality infrastructure, pro-tourism business policies, and the richness of a destination's cultural and natural resources are all important for competitiveness. We continue to believe that. However, if you recall, before the pandemic, the boom in international tourism generated a multitude of challenges for destinations, including overcrowding, cultural and environmental degradation, infrastructure capacity constraints, and affordable housing shortages. Issues which will not go away in the post-COVID world. It got to the point that there were mass protests around the cities like Barcelona and Venice against tourism. For many, the industry's benefits were not outweighed by the cost to their quality of life and well-being. These issues also impact visitors. No one wants to go to places where they're not welcome, and as someone who likes to travel, I can attest there's nothing fun about visiting overcrowded sites. However, if factors like environmental sustainability, inclusivity, destination capacity to absorb tourism are taken into account, you can have continued long-term growth in tourism while minimizing risks and preserving assets, and not just natural and cultural resources, but the local community, whose well-being is fundamental for successful destinations. And with this, the sector can continue being the important tool for development and connectivity that it currently is.